Hello, Johnny here. So today I'm gonna be giving you guys a workout routine, specifically my workout routine. I use it every time I go to the gym. I'll give you guys the full rundown, upper body and lower body, even though the lower body is probably what you really came here for. So, yeah, this is just what I do. You can do a variation of it, or you could do whatever you want to do if you don't like it, but this is just what I do and I want to share it with you guys. So let's get started. So the first thing I do when I get into the gym is I do a little warm-up. I walk to my gym, so I get my heart rate up on my walk. I do like a speed walk, yeah. Like I just walk with a good pace, so that gets my heart rate up. So when I get to the gym, I'm ready to get into some dynamic stretches, which are to warm up your muscles. So what I do when I get to the gym is I do some glute bridges. I think they're called like frog pumps. So you just lie down on your back, and you put your feet together. Oh, here we go. And just like this, just thrust into the sky. Just like that. And then after I do that, I do like 2 sets of 12. No, I probably do like 30 reps of that. And then once I feel like my glutes are warmed up, then I do a lengthening glute stretch, which is I get on my knees, and then I put my hands on my butt so I can feel the muscle activating, and I push my hips back, stretch them out, and I squeeze up, push back, so I feel squeeze, flex the muscle, come up. So I'm flexing the muscle down here. See how it pops? That's where you want to activate the muscle at the stretch. I don't really care about coming all the way up here because we already did that when we were lying down. So you just push back and then flex. That's what you're going to focus on, activating the glutes in the stretch position. Okay, so I do like probably 20 of those. And then I go on to my knee flexion warm up, which is walking lunge with a rotation. So I just walk around lunging. I'll get a good angle for you guys. So it's like step, rotate, step, rotate, step, rotate, step, rotate. And I probably do like 8 on each side, just till I feel my quads firing up. And after that, I should do some abductions on the seat, but most of the time I just want to get into the workout, so I kind of skip those. If you're working on your glutes, I would recommend doing that. Just like 20 reps, very lightweight on the hip abductions, where you're moving your feet out, your knees out, and you're like, I hope that doesn't get me flagged. So I do that, and then I get into my workout. And my workout for legs is always hip thrust. 3 times a week, there's a hip thrust. Whatever form, you can do barbell, Smith machine, whatever, just hip thrust with weights. My second exercise is always a squat variation. So I like the belt squat. It hooks around my waist, belt, and I just squat and do like a sumo stance. I really like that. And then my third exercise is always a deadlift. So it's like a Romanian deadlift specifically. So I grab dumbbells and look up Romanian deadlift, and it will show you how to do it. And then I finish with the abduction. So that's opening your legs in the seated abduction, like I just showed you, or I do like a cable kickback at a diagonal angle. And yeah, those are most of my leg days. I don't like to do the same leg day I go 3 days a week. I don't like to do the same leg day every day, all 3 days. I like to rotate it. So first day I'll start with the hip thrust, then I'll do the squat, then I'll do the deadlift, then I'll do the hip abduction. Second day I'll rotate them. So I start with the squat, and then I do the deadlift, then I do the hip thrust, then I do the abduction. Third day I'll start with the deadlift, then I do the hip thrust, and then I do the squat, and then I do the hip abduction. And so it kind of like rotates, so it stimulates the muscles differently. But yeah, sometimes I throw in Bulgarian split squats, or reverse lunges. I swap those in with my squats. So I don't do the belted squats every leg day. I just do it, I like rotate those 3 for the squat variations. And so you notice how I did 4 exercises. So first exercise, I do 6 reps, 3 sets of 6 reps. Second exercise, I'll give you an example. So this is the first day. Start with the hip thrust. I do 3 sets of 6 reps. Whatever weight, as much weight as you can, for 6 reps. Second exercise would be the squat, and that's 3 sets of 8 reps. As heavy as you can go. Third exercise would be the deadlift, and that would be 3 sets of 10 reps. And then last exercise, hip abductions, would be 3 sets of like 20 reps. Yeah. And that's 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Gotta give a day in between to rest. And yeah, that's my workout routine. Now I'm gonna get into the upper body, because we can't ignore the upper body when we're building our physique, ladies. We need a little bit of upper body. I think so, at least. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is lower body. Tuesday, Thursday is upper body. So that would be upper body. It would just be 2 push movements and 2 pull movements. So I get into the gym, I do my walk to the gym, my heart rate's up. I get into the gym, I grab my rubber band, and I warm up my shoulders, because you don't want to hurt your shoulders. So I do like pulls with the bands, I do like rotations with the bands, I do like togethers with the bands, and then I get into the workout, and I like to do one pull exercise, push exercise, pull exercise, push exercise. Done. That's it. I don't like to do too much. I just like to do enough. So I like to start with the back, because that's what you're looking at the whole time. Think about it, ladies. If you're getting hit from the back shots, if you want the back shots, then you want to create the back. They're not going to be looking at the front if you're getting the back shots. So unless you want it from the front, then start with the fucking push, okay? Then start with the push. But I like to start with the pull, because it sculpts my back more. So the goal is to create an illusion of an hourglass figure. So teeny tiny waist, big hips, and then big shoulders. So I don't like to work out my lower back. I like to work out my upper back and my shoulders. So pull exercise. Start with that. I usually start with a lat pull down. 3 sets, 6 reps. Heavy. But controlled. And then I get into my second exercise, and that's push. And that's usually like, I alternate we're just doing Tuesday right now. Lat pull down, 3 sets, 6 reps. Incline bench press, 3 sets, 8 reps. Seated horizontal row, 3 sets, 10 reps. And then I do like dips. So just the dips. I do 3 sets, 12 reps. Then we have Thursday. This is our second upper body day. First exercise. I like to switch up the exercises. So first exercise is pull-ups. I start with pull-ups. 3 sets, 6 reps. Then I do shoulder press. 3 sets, 8 reps. Then I do third exercise is a pull exercise. What is that? What did I do? It's like, what do I do? Anything that's pull. Just get on a machine and pull. I think that was just a horizontal pull. Like a T-bar row. I love a T-bar row. Or like rear delts with the cables pulling behind you. 3 sets, 10 reps. And with the push. We got chest flies with the cables. That is 3 sets, 12 reps. And that's my workout plan, guys. Keep it simple. It's not too simple actually, but I just keep rotating that. I don't follow the days. I don't do like Mondays this, Tuesdays this, rest on Saturday, Sunday. I don't do that because I can go to the gym whenever. So it's like whenever I feel like my body needs to rest, I rest. So I don't follow like 5 days in, you have to go, and then like 2 days rest, you have to rest. I go like, I keep repeating that 5-day cycle, and whenever I feel like I need to rest, I just take a day off. Or if I'm going on vacation, I take a day off because, or I just don't work out because sometimes you can't work out. And I really like it because it allows me a lot of flexibility when things come up, health issues or vacations or trips, because I'm hitting my body so much that it's like I'm hitting lower body one day and upper body the second day. So within 2 days, I'm hitting my full body. So within 4 days, I'm hitting my full body twice. So if I do 4 days and then I miss 4 days, it's like, okay, I just hit my full body like twice. And now I'm taking 4 days off. Like, it's fine because you're just getting so much volume in. I'm gonna keep it simple and stop talking because if I talk anymore, I'll probably confuse you guys. So yeah, that's what I do. That's my plan. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what else I should talk about in my next channel, my next video. Thank you. I love you guys so much, really. I'm gonna make a video on how much I love you guys because I can talk about that all day. Love you, bye.